Hi, we're trying all of Boston Market's frozen meals. I love Boston Market, I think.
I do love Boston Market.
I haven't been to a real one in so long.
They barely exist anymore, it seems like.
Yeah.
There was one by LAX for a while, and I don't think it's there anymore.
Yeah. I used to go to one in South Florida that I would go to.
I used to go to one in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida. That was right by my home.
Wow.
And I would just drive through. I was always very poor, and I would drive through and I would just get an order of their green beans. Their green beans were delicious.
Yeah,
they
really
just had
salty.
a lot of salty and garlicky.
Yeah, I loved them.
Loved them.
Yeah, I loved Boston Market. And my family didn't eat meat, so we would go and just get sides.
Yeah.
It was good. All right, I feel like we should start with chicken fried steak first.
It looks awesome.
We
Just
love
kidding.
white gravy.
It looks bad.
The gravy looks good.
The patty's pretty small. It's very drenched in gravy, which probably isn't a bad thing ultimately.
This picture is a real, like, who do you think you're fooling? Who do you think you're fooling? Look at the size of that patty. Look at the size of this patty.
It's just a big
Who do you think you're fooling?
puddle of
I'm not happy.
white things. What do you think?
Let's see. Now, the problem with white gravy is that it can be really floury. It's not that good. It's like nothing compared to the Hungry Man white gravy. There's not enough pepper or salt.
Yeah, I don't hate it.
I don't hate it, but it's like, I don't know. I think the Hungry Man one like really did something to me. That was good.
It needs more pepper. You're right. But yeah, this I do not mind this.
No.
Like the chopstick or whatever is like in this not at all crispy breading. It was kind of nice.
Yeah, it's totally nice. My issue with things like this is, to me, this needs a little bit of salt. And I'm like, how could one of these meals need more salt? Okay, the
These
sodium.
traditionally have so much sodium in them.
This has 1,190 milligrams. This is 50% of your daily sodium. It still doesn't really taste that salty to me. And it needs more pepper and it needs more whatever. But
I think it's
it doesn't taste bad.
It doesn't. I'm also just disappointed with the size of this patty.
Yeah, I like how much mashed potatoes they gave us though.
I do too. Do you like the mashed potatoes?
Sure. I don't dislike them.
I guess I like them too. They taste like something. They taste potato-y.
They also taste real. I would believe, if you told me you made those, I'd believe you.
I know, because they have like that dryish quality to them, but not like that fluffy dry quality like a lot of like microwavable ones have.
Yeah, and there's like a lump or two.
There's a lump or two.
Which I like. How do you feel lump v no lump?
I take mashed potatoes any way I can get them.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Okay, Salsbury steak. I've always loved their mac and cheese. And this looks, oh.
I just got like a burnt piece of something on that.
Was it good?
It's really delicious.
Yeah, I love that.
And it was just the breading.
Once again.
What the hell?
Please.
Jordan, no.
Boston.
Oh, there's another one hiding under there.
Oh.
There's two little Salsbury steak. Oh my God.
They are not the same size, and I don't like that. Why are they two different sizes?
One of them looks like it was cut in half.
One of them looks like it was already pre-eaten a little bit.
I know, why?
Looks like some kind of raccoon got into this
Why?
meal and ate some of it.
Maybe our intern Alex was a little hungry.
Had a little nibble.
I
I like the gravy.
like the gravy too.
Oniony.
It's very oniony gravy. This mac and cheese looks good to me.
This mac and cheese
It's
looks
like absolutely-
unbelievable.
It's oily and absolutely drenched in cheese sauce.
I want to put my face in it like an ice water bath.
Yeah, me too.
I like this.
I don't think that the mac and cheese is as good as I had
Wanted it
hoped
to
it
be.
would be.
Well, it looks like the best thing you've ever eaten in your entire life. So I think it sets itself up for
I
really
know.
high.
I think that the sauce is like kind of thin actually. And it's
It's really watery.
it's like watery and it just tastes like salt.
It's like when you make Kraft mac and cheese, but you put too much liquid in it.
I just had a bite that just tasted like macaroni because all of
Yeah.
the cheese sauce went away from it immediately.
But the pasta is not cooked poorly.
No.
I think this is good. I think the fact that people are putting like pieces of beef in frozen meals is unwell when you could put ground beef that's formed into something and it tastes so much better. Right?
I actually don't think that this Salisbury steak is bad either.
No.
I've had worse microwave Salisbury steak.
But if this was just a piece of steak, this would taste bad.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
It's ground.
Oh, no, I know. I totally agree. But that's the same with the country fried steak.
Yes.
It's like a chopped steak in there. So it's actually like,
better.
No one wants to eat microwave, like solid hunks of steak.
Ugh,
Give me a break.
Okay. Who's she?
This is Vermont white cheddar mac and cheese.
With bacon?
Yeah, creamy Vermont white cheddar cheese sauce, bacon bin. I don't know why.
Bacon bins?
And now on top meat pasta.
Is this one serving or two? I need to know. Sorry, I did that.
Probably just one.
One, okay. 660 calories for one serving of this. That's honestly not that bad.
I don't like it.
I do not like it. Why don't you like it?
There's something, I smelled it cooking and I felt like I didn't like it in advance just based on the bacon kind of flavor. But I think other people will like this. It's just that, I don't know. It has that old tasting bacon flavor to me.
Sure. Yeah. But I don't think it's bad, unfortunately.
I think that, the cheese sauce in this is like 1,000 times better than the cheese sauce that's on that other.
Big time. And the pasta's cooked really well.
The pasta's really nice, actually. It has like a decent amount of bite.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's surprising. I actually just wish it didn't have bacon in it, kind of.
I don't think it needs the bacon at all.
I think it overpowers the taste of the cheddar, like, completely.
And just make it a little vegetarian meal. They don't have that many of them.
I would have added, I don't know, like broccoli or peas or something to that instead.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yes.
You get flavor from something, but like maybe a little bit more freshness instead of that just like kind of just like you're overwhelmed by smoky.
No, peas is absolutely what's up.
But everyone's gonna yell at me for this. If you like bacon, then you're like probably really gonna like this.
Yeah.
I do, and I like bacon too. I'm being nitpicky.
Sure. That's your job. Chicken pot pie. I used to get the chicken pot pie at Boston Market when I would go here with other people's families because my parents didn't eat meat, so we didn't order that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I cooked this this is the only one of the Boston Market meals that I cooked in an oven. Because I think that pot pies should be cooked in an oven. Like, they come out like shit in a microwave. And
absolutely.
The crust doesn't get crispy. It's just like, why, like, just throw it in the trash.
Stupid. There's no point.
But I can also tell that this didn't cook very well, so I think we should try to eat it from this side. That looks like the side that actually
That's
cooked
more
well.
cooked. Okay, yeah, look, let's show a little. It's heavy.
It's really heavy. It's stressfully heavy.
I need to know, this is a product of Canada.
Ooh.
I don't know. I don't know what to think about that. Also, why do they call this like Boston Market? What is Boston about this?
They must have originated in Boston.
I guess so. Maybe.
Does anyone know?
Yeah, drop it in the comments. We won't look it up.
I think I actually do kind of want to look it up.
No, they have to tell us. It has to be an exchange of information. We're telling them if it's good and they're telling us why this is called that.
So doughy.
Yeah.
I cooked this for 70 minutes and it's not cooked properly.
That's insane.
I know. But
70?
Yeah, this has top and bottom crust, which I actually like a lot.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, we always got like the upgrade was the Marie Callender chicken pot pie because it had top and bottom. So I appreciate that about this, but wow, it just tastes like dough.
Yeah, I like the chicken for sure. I'm finding their food to be a little under-seasoned, under-salted, under-peppered. Not a lot of seasoning in this anyway.
There's like almost no seasoning in this. I think you could use more vegetables. Like there's like peas floating around in here. There's some corn floating around in here. Not making a huge impact.
It's not our favorite pot pie. We have a whole list of pot pies on our website. Unbelievable. We love frozen pot pies. This is just not the best one.
Absolutely. I know, and this did not make the ranking.
Sorry.
Of our favorite pot pies. So I was going into this knowing that we might not like it. But it's always good to give things another shot.
Yeah, but I do think the chicken quality is good.
I do think the chicken quality is good too. I just wish that it had more going on, especially considering that this is probably... Oh, okay. So this is a sneaky one. That is 2 servings. Like anyone... Like anyone eats half a pot pie
That
and then
is
puts the other half away.
deranged. What, you and your wife are sharing one pot pie?
And I have unfortunate news is that one serving is 34 grams of fat. So if you ate a full pot pie, you would be eating 68 grams of fat, which is insane. I mean, that's not like that's
And
bad.
to
That's
taste like
bad
this,
for you.
to taste like this,
It's not good enough.
not worth it. It would really have to taste like the most delicious thing in the entire
Isn't
world.
that depressing? I don't want you guys to get depressed. We're saving you from being depressed.
Yeah, why anything is 2 servings in one thing, unless it's so obviously like,
A family meal or something.
yes, but I'm like, this is like, that just feels so deceitful to me.
It's hateful.
This is the chicken bacon ranch pasta. You didn't stir it at all. Do you not do that? You don't stir before?
I just like have eaten off this fork a lot, so I didn't want to.
Oh, I did that with the other one.
Okay, go for it.
Are you mad at me?
No, not
No,
at
you
all.
do this one though, so it feels like a fair share of germs.
Okay,
It
but I
looks
already took a bite.
good. You took a
and
bite, yeah,
I did
sorry.
like it.
You did like it?
Yeah, I think it has a good ranch flavor.
Oh,
Splat.
ooh. And nice and salty. Right?
Yeah, did you taste any of the chicken?
Mm-hmm.
Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like the chicken quality here.
I don't love it, but it's okay.
I think it's a lot better than other ones we've had.
I think so too. It's not as, it is a little bit spongy, but it's not that super kind of like phony bologna spongy kind of chicken. It has some pull to it.
I weirdly like it when it's a little spongy.
Okay.
Like when it's microwaved. If I got that at a
Yeah.
restaurant, I'd be like, no. But when I get a
know.
microwaved meal and the chicken's like a little spongy, it's like nostalgia.
Have you ever had like a chicken salad or something like that at a restaurant? It's like obvious that they microwaved,
Yes.
and it's like such a bummer. You're
Yeah.
like, why'd you do this to me?
Just don't put it then.
I know.
I just would rather not eat something than eat a bad version of it, you know?
So do we think this is kind of good?
Yeah,
I
definitely.
do. This is another one that I do wish it had some kind of like, put some broccoli or some
broccoli
peas
wasn't that
or just
good, yeah.
something to like freshen it up and brighten it up a little bit, because it's just a very heavy sauce,
Yeah.
pasta, and some chicken bits.
Now that being said, 31 grams of protein.
Okay.
Hubba hubba. 540 calories.
And the serving size is one package. You already
Yes.
said that.
23 grams of fat.
It's not
1,570 grams of sodium. But I mean, if you're a person who lifts weights and lives in maybe like the Alpine mountains,
I was gonna say somewhere like super cold,
Cold,
where just
yeah.
being alive is like expending a lot of calories.
yes, this would be ideal for you.
There
What is
you go.
this?
Hey, maybe like Boston.
Hey, maybe like
It's pretty
Boston.
cold there.
You should go to their market.
I think it's pretty cold there,
Hot
I think.
honey fried chicken. Fried all white meat chicken glazed in a honey hot pepper sauce with pepper jack mac and cheese.
What are your thoughts on the appearance of this?
Stupid. Well, the pasta looks hubba hubba.
Well, what
This-
is it? It's like a gemelli or something, right?
Yeah, this looks like bad popcorn shrimp.
I have to say that it looks a little bit good to me.
I got that. The pasta's the worst cooked of all the pastas we've had, but it is pepper jacky.
Pepper Jackie.
Still a little watery, but
Oh my god.
is it good?
No. That wasn't a good oh my god.
It's like not spicy, but you get a lot of honey.
It's a little spicy. There's a whisper of spice.
A
but
whisper.
the breading is absolute and utter mush. There's too much of it.
I just don't like it.
I don't like it either.
How many more do we have? I wonder. You said we had 11 total?
I think so. So we've had 6 so far.
2 more. Thank you, Alex.
Yay.
Give him a good old shove. Ooh, this one's kind of soupy.
Oh, it's very...
And it has the broccoli you've been asking for. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll start with this one.
Okay.
What is she?
Chicken Alfredo.
Chicken fettuccine Alfredo with broccoli florets. It's always interesting to me. Why do they have to specify? Why can't they just say broccoli? Do you know what I mean?
Something that just was put down in front of us smells absolutely repugnant.
I think it's this. I think it's
It
this.
smells like an old sponge or
I
something.
think it's that. Smell it. It smells like, or maybe it's this. I think it's Parmesan.
That smells good.
Okay, is it this then? It's Parmesan-y.
Yeah, it's just Parmesan, but
It's
it smells...
giving that like kind of sock.
is
You know how sometimes Parmesan gives suck a little bit?
It's very footy. And unfortunately, I would be very surprised if this had, because like I think like a nutty
Aged
footy,
Parmesan? Yeah.
exactly. I know it's not going to taste like that, but it stinks. If you wanted a stinky lunch. The pasta is obliterated.
Yeah.
But
it's fine.
it's fine.
I didn't really...
It's exactly what you expect.
Yeah.
Like, everything is very well cooked.
It's very cooked. If you like your food very cooked, if you've just had oral surgery...
And the broccoli has some bite.
Okay.
Like a little crunch from it.
All right.
I'm glad it has broccoli in it.
Yeah, it needs something. I feel like all of these need peas.
Yeah.
Like, all of these would benefit from a green bean.
I know, and peas must cost a nickel. Just throw
Peas
them in.
are literally free.
I know, I've never paid for peas in my life.
Not once. Peas are like weed, you know? If you're a girl, you don't pay for it.
I know, that was actually my life for so long. I was just trying to talk to my husband about that. He couldn't relate.
Yeah.
I was just like, I didn't buy weed until I was like an adult. It
Yeah.
just always materialized in my life.
Uh-huh. You'd just be like out, and you'd be like, it's here, and I'm here.
Those were the good old days.
Yeah, and now we're eating Boston Market meatballs in an office building.
And loving it.
I'm loving it. Because we're together.
I know, it's nice.
This is also one serving Swedish meatballs in a rich sour cream and herb sauce. This said it's over freshly made pasta. What does that mean?
That's a weird thing to say
What
about
does
a
that
frozen
mean?
dinner.
Is it freshly made and then immediately frozen? But then isn't that all
Right.
pasta? Like, isn't all pasta made and then dried or frozen?
And yeah, it means nothing, but they must have squared it with their lawyers. Just like, yeah, sure.
What do you think?
I don't hate it.
I don't love it. It's, once again, lacking in flavor to me.
The meatballs are better than I thought they would be.
Yes, the meatballs are where the flavor is.
They really are flavorful.
But the pasta and the sauce, it's not giving anything to me.
It's like a little, it does taste like that creamy Swedish meatball kind of sauce. It's just like one of the more subdued versions of that flavor profile. Because I'm getting tarragon or whatever you put in that sauce to give it like a little bit of something that's not just cream and broth or whatever.
Yeah.
And these meatballs aren't bad.
They're doing some good things with ground meat at Boston Market, that's what I'll say. One thing that really makes me laugh is one of the ingredients is pot roast type flavor.
What does that mean?
Come on.
What?
Come on.
Oven roasted meatballs.
Oven roasted and then microwave cooked, I guess. I don't know. This one's making like huge claims, it feels like.
It is. I like it. I like that they're just like, just listen to us and believe us.
Yeah.
Nothing matters.
I think what's bothering me is that it's looking like stroganoff.
So, I think that's maybe what I'm getting confused with a little bit.
I think it looks like stroganoff, but doesn't taste as stroganoffy as I want it to.
Because Swedish meatballs are served in a gravy. That is somewhat stroganoff tasting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is like a stroganoff with meatballs instead of just like stew beef or whatever in it.
They're like mushrooms.
And mushrooms. Mushrooms would have really added.
Mushrooms would be good.
This.
And peas.
You get a lot of umami.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's nothing to freak out about.
No, I mean, none of these I would be like, don't ever buy this. Are they the best frozen meals we've had? No.
Have you seen any good movies lately?
Well, you and I went and saw The Crow together. We saw the remake of The Crow with Bill Skarsgård. And
what'd you give it stars-wise?
I think I gave it 3, but that's also like, it's not a 3.
I think I gave it 2.5.
Like, I gave it a 3 for me.
I'm feeling generous.
But it's not a 3. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so I was just talking about this. I think I give my Letterboxd review, like star ratings are based on how good a movie I think it is versus how much I like the movie.
Interesting, okay.
Like, I'm still being a little bit of a movie critic,
yeah,
which is stupid.
No.
because I was like looking back at my reviews, my star ratings of recent horror movies and just being like, okay, so I gave like Cuckoo a higher rating than Longlegs, but I would be more, I want to watch Longlegs more.
Again, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm like, I guess I ultimately, I liked it better.
Wow, I feel like, I mean, I take both into consideration and then try to kind of average the score of that. But The Crow remake was not good, but I love Bill Skarsgård, and I wouldn't shut up about it. Like, I love him.
I had a really strong emotional reaction to the original Crow.
Yeah.
Because it came out when I was like around 13 years old. Stone Temple Pilots were on the soundtrack. The soundtrack was good.
Yeah.
And Brandon Lee was like the hottest thing in the world. Like I like could not deal with how hot he was.
Yeah.
But then you had to deal with the fact that he was dead already. Like that movie came out and he was dead. I know, it was
really
just like,
wild.
It was so sad for
Yeah.
all of the 13-year-old girls who wanted to have crushes on him.
Mm-hmm. But how much more emo did it make you?
I mean, it had to have. So, yeah, that whole, like, that look, the Crow, like, the original Crow look, because the Crow look has been updated in ways that probably do it less for me than, 90s. 90s goth.
Yeah.
90s goth emo superhero is going to be better for me than 2024 emo goth superhero.
Yeah, and it is
He had a lot of facial tattoos.
Which
a lot
I
of
like.
silly little things everywhere.
I just find him so charming, but we were saying we love all the Skarsgårds. Ooh, we love them.
Yeah, we do. We
all
celebrate the whole family.
The whole family. There's not a single one of them that's wrong.
Aren't there like younger ones too?
Yeah, and they're right until proven guilty.
I know. Are there women, or do they only let men be in the family?
It feels like there's only men. Wait, let's Google it. Let me call my dad.
I feel like there. Yeah.
He's the keeper of all information.
There are women, and they're all named Hungry Dick.
Which one are you going back to?
I was gonna eat more of
Gwyneth, that bad mac and cheese you don't like.
Because I was thinking it's probably solidified a little bit now.
And tastes a little better?
Watery.
How many scars?
No, it's still not good.
Skarsgårds are there? We're waiting for our other meals to microwave. If you're like, what's
What
going
are they
on?
doing?
What's happening? And sometimes people are like, microwave them faster. I'm like, huh?
Oh, I heard a microwave making it sounds.
Okay, the Skarsgårds are taking over Hollywood. Here's a definitive guide to all 8 siblings. I also thought Peter Sarsgaard was a Skarsgård for a long time because his name is so familiar. Okay, there's obviously Papa Stellan, the dad. He's 71. You might know him from Pirates of the Caribbean, Good Will Hunting, Chernobyl, and Dune.
Which is so scary in.
Then you have Alexander Skarsgård. Obviously, you know him from True Blood. You know him from Big Little Lies.
And he's got...
Thank you.
He has range.
Oh, he has range. He's an unbelievable actor.
I guess Infinity Pool might be my fave.
I loved Infinity Pool.
Performance.
Then we had Gustav, who was...
I don't even know about him.
He was in Westworld. I mean, he's wearing a fedora, so do with that what you will. He's not giving Alex, that's for sure. But he seems cool.
He doesn't have the look of the family or something.
No, I think he's like doing it. I think he could have it more. But he was in Vikings and he was in Westworld. Then Bill, who played Pennywise, who's my boyfriend. Mm-hmm. He also was in Barbarian, a bunch of other stuff. Then we have Walter. Walter is kind of the most Nordic looking of all of them, I would say. He's really giving kind of like peasant who lives in a village. He was on BBC's Black Lake or a movie called Lords of Chaos. Then we have Sam, who's, I mean, you can tell not famous because this is the only picture they could dig up of him. Wait, where did go?
I think I might remember the movie Lords of Chaos, actually.
Sam is a doctor.
I feel like there's a Culkin in that movie. I just spit.
Probably. Sam is a doctor, and apparently Mother Sarsgaard is a doctor. And then there's one daughter who is 31 at the time of this article. Her name is Asia, E-I-J-A, Asia.
Couldn't tell you.
She is a model.
Oh,
surprise!
So this is interesting to me. Lords of Chaos. Sorry, we're going on a lot of tangents here. I like it.
You wanted food information? We're talking movies.
But Lords of Chaos, you get a Culkin, Rory Culkin. You get Jack Kilmer. And you get Walter Skarsgård.
Wow.
So you get the Nepo Baby buffet along with Sky Ferreira.
Just to mix it up a little. You gotta get Sky in there. This is sweet and sour chicken with fried rice. Once again, it's all white meat chicken. I absolutely hate that.
They finally put peas in something, but they don't look good.
No. And also, what do we think about red bell pepper in fried rice?
You know how I feel about it.
Well, you don't like the skin.
Well, I think it's, but that's all you ever get.
Yeah.
Do you get anything besides skins? You just get shiny, slick little skins.
I mean, she's absolutely not wrong. The rice is really undercooked.
So, Trader Joe's has like a frozen fried rice, and that's I do not buy it because it has red pepper skins in it, and I just have to pick them out. I know. I don't like the carrots in it either.
I don't like carrots and fried rice in general. I think this is like, who told you could do this? Who allowed this?
Boston Market do this?
Why would you do this? Feels disrespectful to like all of the people that have come to this country to create Chinese American cuisine, like all the Chinese immigrants who have come here and made such a beautiful world for us.
This is Mark Wahlberg's idea.
That's what this feels like. That's what this feels like. This feels like, it just feels like offensive. I'm like, sweet and sour chicken is so good.
I hate this rice. It tastes so bad to me.
It's undercooked. The sauce is cloyingly sweet.
Oh, I didn't even taste the sauce, like the chicken. But I can tell that it's breaded and so mushy.
It's just like, why would you do that? What business do you have? That made me mad. Meatloaf. Rest in peace.
Meatloaf.
Meatloaf.
Oh my God.
Meatloaf.
Rest in peace.
I love Meatloaf. I'm
forgot.
so sad he's dead.
I know. I think he might have been a bad guy.
Really?
Oh.
Am I speaking out of turn?
I don't want to say anything because I love Meatloaf too. I think Paradise by the Dashboard Lights is like one of the best songs.
I mean, him and Rocky Horror Picture Show is like an unbelievable acting performance.
I started watching Rocky Horror Picture Show as like a very young child.
Me too. It's one of the first movies I ever saw.
Yeah, like I watched it at my aunt's house when I was probably like 6, and we were just like.
I watched it at my uncle's house at a Halloween party.
That's so funny.
Wow. God, we're so similar. We're just two nasty Florida girls.
I know, I love that.
It's so beautiful. Ah!
So.
How many pieces? This is 2 pieces too. This is a nice size.
So I just recently ate and ranked a bunch of frozen meatloaf dinners, and this one did not make the list, and I wound up deciding that there has to be something to differentiate meatloaf from Salisbury steak, and I think this is way too similar. You try Stouffer's frozen meatloaf. It is not like a lot of the other frozen meatloaf. It is much better. It resembles meatloaf versus just hamburger steak patties and gravy. That's what this is. It's so bad. I'm sorry. I just hate it.
I don't hate it. I don't think it tastes that bad. That being said, these mashed potatoes, I gave them one stir and like powder puffed up into the air. It's clearly instant mashed. Like I know, but like look over here. I know it seems like I'm being dramatic, but I'm not.
No, I know.
It's like it wasn't good. It wasn't a good situation.
There's a lot of gravy though, which is helpful.
And we love gravy.
I love gravy.
Yeah, it's absolutely huge. Gravy's huge for us.
We made our own Loco Moco with do you know what that is?
Yeah, it's like the Hawaiian, like what is it? Rice, hamburger patty, fried egg,
and gravy. And so we did it all just like, it was like Boca Burgers.
Yum!
Just like a packet of McCormick onion gravy and a fried egg on rice, and it was so good.
That sounds really good.
I know, it was really fun.
Okay, that's a hack. You guys got a free recipe today.
Well, so easy too. I was saying I don't really cook anymore. I mostly just heat things up, but you have to put them together in fun ways, and then it tastes good.
This feels weird to me. This is beef steak and pasta. This doesn't feel like a thing to me. Like, what is this? Like, do you know what I mean? Is this a famous thing?
And I got like dejected. Like this. Okay, well, first of all, I don't know what this is.
Like, is this a dish? And that's what I'm saying. Like Boston Market, I'm like, you should be making dishes that I know and love. It does have the pasta I like.
The pasta
Mafalda.
is okay.
I thought it was malfarine was the pasta. Maybe it's different. I don't know. Tell me the difference. It's a slow cooked
This is the Boston
beef prime
version.
rib. It does not say that this pasta is freshly made. Are you belching? You okay?
I am belching. It's the LaCroix. I shouldn't drink carbonated beverages while I'm taste testing. I know better. Mushroomy.
The sauce is really good and
It is
mushroomy.
good. And I don't gravitate toward this kind of pasta concept. It's like when frozen meals are like, it's lasagna, or like it's like a lasagna bowl. They put these in there.
Yeah. How's the steak? Because you're more of a steak connoisseur than I am. Is it delicious?
I'm scared, y'all.
I know, it's okay. Hey, come on, get in there. It's okay. It's really loud in your mouth.
It tastes bad.
Yeah. It feels like louder than meat should sound. Do you want to spit it out? Go away and spit it out. You got it? Yeah.
It just tastes like.
Do you want coverage? Are you gonna spit it out?
Thank you. It tastes very bad to me. It tastes very irony, and it's very dry, and I think that's why it was so loud. I'm sorry if that was unpleasant to listen to.
Or maybe you loved it.
Did you? I'm gonna start making dry beef ASMR
Dry beef.
for all of my fans.
Sauce is good though. Once again, if they did this, no steak, mushrooms, peas, delicious vegetarian meal.
Oh my god, that's it. We
That's
did
all
all
of
of them.
Really? It looks like she has one more box out there.
Oh, I lied.
I think we have one more.
I think we have one more. I just did a rough count from the freezer earlier.
I see.
I must have missed one.
But doesn't that sound good? This with like portobello mushrooms in it and peas would be a delicious vegetarian meal. None of these meals are vegetarian.
No,
Not a one? Come on.
I don't think
Mar.
so. I'm ready to start talking about which one of the would you buy any of these again?
Probably not, to be honest. That doesn't mean they're bad, but I don't think I would buy them again. I don't think any of them are doing anything that, like, I don't know. We did the Devour frozen meals recently, and some of those were like hubba hubba. And there are some really good frozen meals out there.
I just wish they would have been more faithful to what Boston Market does.
There is not a single green bean in any of these.
There's not a green bean. The meatloaf is maybe the only thing that they actually served at Boston Market.
And the mac and cheese.
And the mac and cheese.
And I guess mashed potatoes, but their mashed potatoes are better than that.
Yeah. I know, and that's so hard too. If it's going to be like a restaurant that people have very fond memories of for their very, like the specific way their mashed potatoes taste, or the specific way that their, you know, this, that, or the other thing tastes, and you're just not going to get it from this.
I want like one of the more old school frozen meals with the multiple compartments. Mm-hmm. I want some roast chicken. Mm-hmm. I want some mac and cheese. I want some green beans. I want a corn muffin.
Yes.
That's what I want.
I know.
That's Boston Market.
Yeah, Boston Market's like you just get like half a chicken or something, right? Like it's just rotisserie
Who's doing
chickens.
This? Who you want Asian food? You want a Boston Market? What's wrong with you?
These dry mashed potatoes got caught in my throat.
I'm not kidding. They're powder, but they taste. This is what we've noticed from different frozen meals. These mashed potatoes taste absolutely nothing like those mashed potatoes.
That was very much the case in the Hungry Man video.
Oh my god, I spilled gravy everywhere. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. But yeah, it's weird. I mean, they're probably just coming from different plants, honestly.
I hate that.
I have a nephew who actually he's an engineer, and he works on these machines that create packaged foods, and I think that is so cool.
Has he given you any insight?
No, not really. I should bug him more about it though, because I do think it's super interesting, because it's like they create these machines to make these very specific things, like pizza rolls and stuff like that, and then he travels and we'll go to the place, the factory. And
I like the idea of one machine who just makes pizza rolls. Do you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's such a fun contraption.
I know. I think there's probably a lot of really cool contraptions in these factories that we'd be like, wow, that's so innovative. And then it's just kind of sad when all of that effort goes into it, and then That was a really sad burp. And I'm sorry, and I'll do better from now on.
All right, I think our last meal's coming in hot.
So much
Ooh, it's steaming.
innovation.
Thank you. Is this the last one?
Yay!
You okay? Did you burn yourself?
Oh, are you okay? Are you okay?
Okay, great.
Okay.
Okay, good.
I'm sorry.
I know what this is right now. Oh, never mind, I don't. I thought this was chicken and dumplings. It's not. This is turkey breast medallions with steamed vegetables, homestyle mashed potatoes, and gravy.
Green beans.
Finally, we got a green bean.
No garlic though.
No seasoning.
No anything.
Is seasoning too expensive for companies? Do you know what I mean? Bad?
Yes.
I can't even pick it up with a fork. It's so soft. Like, why can't they put some garlic powder and some onion powder and some salt and pepper on these?
It's so the vegetables are completely flavorless.
Fabala.
They're mushy. They're like, just like, you just have like hot water just like entering your mouth as you're chewing them.
Yeah, this is not really good either.
It looks like junk. It's just like a pool of gravy, mashed potatoes, and turkey, just all kind of like in this amount.
But normally I would like that, right? Like I would like a little plate of like warm, comforting slop. That sounds good to me. What do you think? You like it?
No.
It's bad.
Those mashed potatoes taste worse than other mashed potatoes.
Those are the worst by far mashed potatoes. They taste,
what?
We've had so many good instant mashed potatoes. To me, these taste like what you think instant mashed potatoes taste like.
I know.
And instant mashed potatoes actually taste good. So I'm like, what?
They're very essential
are these?
To this being enjoyable at all. And they really beefed it, man.
Once again, watery.
This whole thing is just...
not really salty, not really peppery.
I feel bad. I really, really think we do these and we always like would prefer to enjoy things and to be able to be like, this is so, even the Hungry Man meals, like there were a few that we were like, this is actually really good.
Absolutely.
And we're like enjoying eating it.
Absolutely.
And that was not our experience of this taste test at all.
Yeah, I think it was a real bummer. I mean, I will say in general, like the portion size is pretty good for a single serving.
Yeah, let's come up with some positives.
Yeah, I think portion size, I think they're saucy. I love things that are saucy.
A lot of gravy.
And nothing I had was dry except for those powdery mashed potatoes. Everything else had plenty of sauce.
Yeah.
I think the chicken quality and like the ground beef quality all was pleasant to my mouth.
Except for the meatloaf. I think the meatloaf is way too soft. It just disappears.
And the steak.
And the steak is not good. It tastes, and that's not even a texture thing necessarily. It tastes very bad. I know, but like good tasting gravy in that one.
Yeah.
Like I would say probably like the cheddar mac and cheese with the bacon in it is the thing that people would hate the least.
No.
Really?
I think
I'm just so impressed with the pasta in this, honestly.
I think you just forgot about the ranch.
Oh, and the ranch, yeah.
Because you loved the ranch. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I think both of those people would like.
Okay.
But I wouldn't buy these. I think low budget meals still deserve a vegetable.
I do too.
And I think a lot of these are missing that.
Yeah. Chicken bacon ranch. It's just funny. It's just like not really a name for a meal either.
Chicken bacon ranch.
Chicken bacon ranch what?
Yeah. And also not one single vegetarian or pescatarian meal. That feels bizarre to me. In a whole line of frozen meals, you just don't want to have a meatless option for anyone. People with high cholesterol, people who don't eat meat. I don't know. Doesn't feel like the move to me.
You know. Well, that was kind of a bummer. I'm really sorry, you guys.
Yeah, we're probably going to go lay down on the floor and take a nap for a while.
And dream about Skarsgårds.
Ugh.